Welcome to Be Less Stupid. I am your host, John Hotchkiss, a 14-time Emmy nominee, former showrunner of the series Bullshit with Penn and Teller, plus I was Mr. October in the 2015 Papa John's Pizza Calendar. Tonight's episode of Be Less Stupid is brought to you by pizza. What's the difference between pizza and your wife? Pizza will never cheat on you with your brother. Pizza, delicious, trustworthy, monogamous, and always herpes-free. Moving on, happiness. That is the subject of today's show. I've got a list of 10 things that you should know that are guaranteed to make you happier. Happiness, which can be scientifically measured using the Baldwins Scale. On the far left, that's booze and crack-fueled Daniel Baldwin after an arrest for running a red light and crashing into two parked cars. If you fall on Daniel, that will indicate very unhappy. On the opposite end, that's Alec Baldwin punching a photographer. I believe it was Gandhi who said, quote, "Punching a paparazzi in his toothless cock garage was the closest I've come to knowing the kingdom of God." And in the middle, that's Stephen Baldwin, who, in 1995, co-starred in the great multi-layered cinema classic, The Usual Suspects. Also in 95, Stephen had sex 5 times with an alien. It also might not have been for a movie. So, how do you go from bloated and crack-fueled to having sex with Kim Basinger, Laurie Singer, Kristen Davis, and Janine Turner, perhaps all at the same time? Let's find out. We begin with the question, what is happiness? Some people might say it's sipping Mai Tais on a Hawaiian beach at sunset, or watching your kid hit the game-winning homer in the bottom of the 9th. Perhaps a surprise party where all of the guests come dressed up as you. Getting the job that you wanted, or better, getting fired from the job that was sucking the soul right from your marrow. Maybe it's having a baby, or better yet, finding out that the baby isn't yours. Maybe it's marrying the person that you love, or divorcing that awful person who not only ruined your life, but also the lives of your neighbors, and those nice people around the corner who never did nothing to nobody. To me, that kind of happiness is fleeting and finite. Yes, totally good, but it's not what I'm talking about. Here's the definition of the kind of happiness to which I refer. Quote, "Happiness is an overall sense of well-being, joy, or contentment. It's the kind of happiness that permeates your entire being, that brings color to all of your experiences. It's the happiness that infects your soul. You can't cure it with penicillin, and it's not an ephemeral kind of happiness, like the kind that you have to pay a lady by the airport $50 for, or a guy. Either way. Okay, so I've got 10 ways to improve your overall sense of well-being, joy, and contentment. Number 1, be the captain of your own ship. Do not spend the entirety of your adult life working hard to make someone else's dreams come true. When you work for the man, he's the organ grinder and you are the monkey. He plays, you dance. He plays faster, you dance faster. He plays slower, but still wants fast dancing. Suddenly you're doing the Tootsie Roll to one of Mozart's sonatas. At some point in your life, you've got to invest the same time, energy, and creativity in yourself that you sold to the man for a steady check, 2 weeks off, nookie in the broom closet, and a frozen turkey around Christmas, which, by the way, is not even fresh, probably from last year. The man is a cheap son of a bitch and has no idea that his wife tells people he has a small penis. Number 2, work with people whose company you enjoy. You spend half your waking hours at the office, so the people there better make you laugh. If Carl in accounting and Melissa in HR won't help you bury the dead nun in your trunk without asking a bunch of stupid questions like, why is there a dead nun in your trunk? You must find someplace else to work. Number 3, never let how someone else feels about your work affect how you feel about yourself. As a TV creator, I learned this lesson a long time ago. I think of myself as a baker, and I make chocolate cake. Cake so good, you would steal it from a baby. And when I go to a TV network to sell a new chocolate cake, and I find out that they're buying banana nut scones, I stand up on a table and I shout, "Banana nut scones? That is what you motherfuckers think that TV viewers want?" And then they call security. Once the EMTs give Daddy his medication and the cops remove my cuffs, I'm calm enough to realize that chocolate cake is still delicious. But at least for now, there's going to be another fucking Real Housewives show. Number 4, Have things to look forward to. Back in February of 2016, for my 50th birthday on April 10th, I bought tickets to see the first Guns N' Roses reunion concert in 25 years in Las Vegas. Nearly every day for 3 months preceding the show, I had fun thinking about which guy in the reunited band would be the first one to punch Axl. And that made me happy. The thing you look forward to doesn't have to involve someone being curb stomped. But if it does, welcome to the jungle. Number 5, do something nice for someone else and don't expect a thank you. Don't do it to be funny. Don't do it to be ironic. Do it because you know that they will like it. And then don't hold the nice thing that you did over their head. Don't keep reminding them about what you did, because we both know that what you did was re-gift a Fitbit that you won as a door prize at your kids' fundraising dinner at their school, which I may have done. Pete, nice work. 10,000 steps. I'm proud of you, buddy. Number 6, pretend to be happy. If you pretend to be happy, you will be happier. That is a fact. As Professor Dan Gilbert, an expert on happiness, said in his hugely popular TED Talk, we have been trained to think that we need to go out and find happiness. However, what few of us realize is that we each have the ability to synthesize happiness on our own. Number 7, accept the things that you cannot change. My wife is a terrible communicator. She talks to me from inside the fridge with a toothbrush in her mouth. She shouts from another room and then gets all pissy because she's going to have to repeat herself when I say, what? I did not hear you. I have been trying to get her to look me in the eyes for 25 years. It's the thing that we fight about all the time. 2 months ago, I went back into therapy. My therapist gave me some advice that has quite literally changed my life for the better. She said, and I'm quoting, "Stop getting pissed off about that. It's been 25 years. Your wife isn't going to change." And then she called me an idiot. She was right. I was an idiot. I am also now happier. Number 8, spend your discretionary income on experiences and not things. A new camera, a phone, a boat, those things will never make you as happy as a comparably priced, unique experience. Number 9, we are terrible at predicting the future. When people are asked how they will feel at some point in the future when something bad happens, we're invariably wrong. The reverse is true as well. Today, you say you will be thrilled if only you had this other job. In a year, you scratch and claw your way and get that other job, only to discover that the people there won't help you bury the dead nun in your trunk. Number 10, and finally, you must learn to adapt. If something shitty happens in your life, dig deep and discover the well of faith and courage that you have. We humans have an incredible ability to adapt. When life gives you lemons, you can make a tasty cold beverage. You can use them as batteries. Or you can make a music video where you smash windows and cars and set a place on fire.
They walked all over lately, I'd rather be crazy. They don't love me like I love you.
Anyway, you got something to add to the list? Is there something unique that you do that makes you happy? If so, tweet it to me with the hashtag #MakesMeHappy, and I will share the best ones on an upcoming episode of Be Less Stupid. Seriously, tweet the unique thing that you do that makes you happy to me with the hashtag #MakesMeHappy.